Hello, welcome to this reading. Today it's morning for me too. You can hear it on my voice, maybe. It will soon get better. So, our healing journey. Our body needs rest, of course, but it also needs, to do, be in movement. We all know that, it's not good to be still too long. It's more about that. It's not that you need to do, a workout. Main thing is to be in movement enough, not being still too long, that's some of this. So when you, okay, I think this is so wonderful. Trust yourself, yes. So when the thing I wanted to say is that I take these cards today. I start with these cards because they are about creativity and doing things more that way. But now it's a proof, like, don't be, don't overwork yourself today either. It's, dream a beautiful dream and trust yourself. So I feel, to trust yourself and your body, and this is absolutely about the body. So trust yourself. Don't listen to me. It's kind of like that. That was kind of the sign. Don't trust her. In that you have your body, and this is only a guidance that is general, and that's so wonderful. Because when we are, very, very exhausted, and if we have PTSD, or if a big trauma has happened to us. A big trauma can also be a big operation, surgery. That is also, in medical terms, it's called, a big trauma. So, trauma can be an accident, like traffic accident, or where the body is involved, or it can be only emotional trauma, and it can be complex PTSD, and then it can be like over a longer period, and it can be like smaller things that put together, and you can read about this yourself, and trust yourself, dream a beautiful dream. I need to take out the textbook here about this, and then I have to take my beautiful bell, because the guidebook is beneath that. So I thought it was best that you could hear it too, because under that the book was. And this beautiful, it's called Sapphire.fr. Sapphire with an P and H. Sapphire.fr. It's if you didn't know about them. So I think they are made in France. They're so wonderful because the tone is so clear. And for me, not everybody likes them, but for me it's like if someone else holds it gently when I am relaxed, and for me, I need people to tell me, now I play for you, and like I want to be prepared. But then it's like, heaven to listen to those sounds, and it's something from my childhood that is like almost relived in the body, and I don't know, it's so wonderful. I love those. Okay, trust yourself, dream a beautiful. It's number 19 and 31. So it can be different why you are here, different reasons. And my reason for to start a healing journey some years ago, I was very near dying, because I lost so much blood at the same time in a very short period. This massive, bleeding and for some reasons, and I can talk about it more in another forum, in another form, but I want to mention that I've been through things, and it's not it's absolutely not like all that I have. It's not I'm extremely thankful for every moment in my life. Okay, but also I almost lost faith in life, because it was a very bad situation at the hospital when I arrived there. So it was it was horrible. So, and that made me doubt kind of human empathy. Does it exist anymore? And am I safe? And it was really horrible. Okay, and it was very horrible in other parts of my life too during that time, or it went into very horrible times after that. Okay, 2 years after that. Okay, sorry. So not sorry, but now it's you. Okay, and our healing journey now. So this was approximately soon. It was 6 years ago soon. So it's a long time ago, and my healing journey. I feel completely healed from some parts of that, and but some things are still going on in my body. So and for me, it's also kind of going on in my mind in some logical. I want to find ways to help others, and therefore it's like my healing journey continues. It's not over. I'm not a healer yet. I'm not completely well in my body yet either. So I would be so glad if you want to leave a comment, and you will be not the first one that leaves a comment on this channel, but I know it can feel a bit, hard to start writing, but you can start writing and take it away if you don't feel like it comes from your heart. It should be, a comment that you feel feels safe for you. But for me, it's like YouTube is a very safe space, and my channel is a very safe space. I will hold the space for you, okay? I hope you can feel the safety here. So, dream a beautiful dream. The urge to create is the same within you as it is for the universal creator. It also has the same magical ability to draw harmony into being and to find beautiful order in chaos. So creativity now, when you are healing, is very, it's so wonderful. And the guidance is, I want to read both these. So if you don't have time now, pause the video and come back when you have time, because this is going to take a while, okay? But think of it as giving yourself a moment of calm, because, so This includes bringing harmony and the perfect balance of well-being into your body, mind, and emotions. This is also the part of you that wants to dream of beauty and bring it to life in as many ways as possible. In how you eat, how you dress, how you look, how you behave, how you make love, create, how you make art, create art, how you relate to your community, how you write your poetry by moonlight or bathe by candlelight. If you have come to believe that your love of beauty is superficial rather than a genuine expression of your heart's So if you have come to believe that your love of beauty is superficial rather than a genuine expression of your heart's appreciation of symmetry, your heart's appreciation of harmony and grace, then you may block your ability to create harmony in your life. You may believe it to be an unworthy goal. Yet, beauty, genuine beauty, rather than superficial glamour, flows from within. It is an expression of radiance within the heart and of love of life. If you have struggled with the obsessive attitude towards beauty that tends to prevail in your human culture, then it is time you look to nature instead. Her beauty is boundless, quirky, and endlessly diverse. If you feel blocked, thwarted, or contaminated by others in your quest to bring your beautiful dreams to life, you may feel that your heart is dulled, minimized, or shut down. Small-mindedness can limit beauty to a very narrow physical sense. However, you can shun the social disease of superficial, narrow definitions of beauty. Thumb your nose at airbrushed images and dare to love what is. Honoring nature is one example. Yeah, I want to say, like, for one example, in my healing journey, this flower, I think it's called, isn't it the same as the stone? I think it's called onyx. No, sorry. Oh no. I was about to say something here smart, and you know, I don't want to cut in my videos, but sometimes I need to. Maybe it's oxalis. Okay, it's they are very much they are like they are an expression in nature of ikigai, where you know leave they let go of their leaves when they don't need them anymore. They are so beautiful, these plants. There is a story around them, and now I can't remember it. I'm so sorry, but this plant is not okay. I can say this plant is not a plant. Just it's a plant that has been a part of my healing journey, and all the stones, I love feeling on them. You know, when we are very sick and we have a lot of pain, it's good to have something to do. It's like, okay, I can watch videos, you know, and shorts, and you know, have my mind, you know, occupied by those things. It's wonderful. And look at movies, you know, the mind is occupied, and the pain is a bit. It's a bit of relief in the pain. Often, if it isn't, you know, as much pain as, you know, yeah, there are a scale there. But if we have pain all the time, then that can also be very devastating. So yeah. so for me, these stones, it started like that, and it started to be also something that my mind could focus on. Like, we have some words around stones to focus on, and it becomes very healing, because you can it's like it's a reminder in your pocket to focus on protecting yourself this day from, and it can be from some people that misunderstand you all the time, and bring you down or something. Then you can have an amethyst in your pocket, and it will. For me, it was wonderful, and it started with this stone, and it's labradorite, I think it's called in English, and it's very bright and dark at the same time, so that's it's very mystical in some ways, and mystical, that's a description, but also it's like very magical, yeah. And we have the peacocks. I'm also very interested in minerals. I know a lot about chemistry and minerals. I read a lot about it when I was young. So this is copper, and that brings all these colors here. And this is, I think, green. It's emerald, isn't it? I think so. There are small emeralds here, and then it's like a glimmer, and also other. I think this is. It can be quartz or quartz, maybe. Okay, I don't know, but this is emerald, I think. I suppose, yeah. And green tree stone. I think it's called tree stone, but this looks like moss closed inside, some fluffy fog. I love this one, and this one I found out. I think it's called like glimmer or something, but it's not. It's not only a stone. This either. I think it's what makes this stone is iron. When this, very. It's like very very strong, sour, low pH. It's called vitriol, and iron, and then this stone, like it can be these crystals, and these crystals, that thing that is created then is more easy for the body to take up as iron. The body has much easier to take it up in the body, but we don't use it. I don't know why. I know they use it in some Asian countries for iron supplements, and I don't know exactly the form, but I think it's something that we can develop, and that's so wonderful with these stones and all the things in nature. All our life-saving medicines comes from nature, from the start, and some are from us learning from nature, and therefore we are able to do a synthetic thing. But it started, the knowledge is mixing things from nature, and it's so wonderful. I'm all into, I support both, herbal initiatives and high tech, really high tech medicines. We can save lives today. We have mystical sister. Okay, that's I think that's a sign for me to don't talk so much, because this is a sign for nuns. Okay, so it's like Spirit is saying, okay, now you're talking too much in this video and people don't want you to talk that much. It's going to be too long. Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure, but also the message here is very, very beautiful also. Mystical sister, sorrow mystica. So let's see if I have the time later to tell you something about that too. Dream a beautiful dream. Let's continue. You know, creativity and nature and the beauty of nature and the us wanting to find clothes that express us or like beauty in materials and yeah, those things. For example, when I lost my hair, all my hair on my head, then I had a need for taking care of myself, kind of like, where should I put it now when I'm not able to brush my hair? Then I had more lotions with more, you know, I digged deep into skincare, and it was very nurturing for me, and like it was like kind of felt like life-saving too. Take care of the body and the beauty, kind of, yeah. Give yourself permission to feel and be beautiful in many ways. You can feel harmony outside of what is supposed to be harmonious. If you're brave and wild enough, you can even find beauty and harmony amongst the chaos of change. Sensing that change is just the creative process kicking into gear, realizing there is nothing to fear, brings even greater beauty, harmony, surrender, and grace to the experience of life creating itself in more stunning forms through you. You are meant to dream of beauty and to create beauty in its far more holistic and creative definition. Beauty is meant to soothe the soul, inspire thoughts of love, devotion, and appreciation, and to balance the nervous system. These are healing effects, healing for the Creator and those that receive it. They are worthwhile. They are not meaningless, impractical, flippant, or trivial. A world without the beauty of art in all its various and unique interpretations would be a less colorful, less vibrant, less cheeky, and less healing place to be. Time that you spend dreaming of beauty and allowing it to be born through you in various heart-centered ways is worthwhile. Don't disregard it or discount it. The most beautiful dreams can inspire the practical, hardworking dedication required to bring them to life for the betterment of the world. This oracle also comes with a particular message for you. There is a situation in your life right now where you feel uncertain about your ability to fix or heal. You lack the inspiration to be able to imagine it differently than how it currently seems to be. You may therefore feel inhibited in your ability to bring about constructive change. However, the perfect beauty of this situation is not revealed by what you attempt to do to it or through trying to impose the right dream upon it. It is to be healed and perfected into all that it can be through the revelation of the beauty that already lies within you or within it, within the situation. This happens when we accept the existence of inner harmony in all of creation, even if it cannot be consciously observed. By expecting there to be beauty within a situation, even if it's hidden, you will be more open to seeing the healing potential even in your challenges. And I really feel that a good example is when I lost all of my hair. I wasn't, it's not we don't see that as beautiful in a woman often. Not many do. And it was like very, the looks wasn't good when it was Tosses left, and it was like, the process wasn't beautiful. But in the process, after the process, I found a way to take care of myself, and that was the beauty, to have these lotions, these procedures, these rituals that I had came into my life then, and to take care of my, to take care of the scalp. That was, I didn't feel it beautiful, but to say like, you have a worth, you are like, I take care of you, and you are, this is also, like the creation of something higher, and it was something that happened, and it started a process where I was better to discern also other people, if what is beauty. It comes from within, because if a person is nasty and not kind, then it's, the beauty is, it's hidden. It's not the beauty on the surface doesn't mean, it's not worth anything if the person is not showing the beauty from within. So to bring out the beauty from within was starting then, when it's like, it's something, to see the beauty even when that was not easy, but that's something here. The guidance is here to, and by expecting there to be beauty within a situation, even if it's hidden, you will be more open to seeing the healing potential even in your challenges. Don't attempt to force the situation or issue to take the right shape. Instead, ask it to show its beauty to you. And this might apply to your body, to your relationship, to your finances, your work situation, a new creative project, or anything else. From this place of inquiry, you will begin to grasp the creative genius of what is, and unveil not only its potential beauty, but how perfect it is for you at this time, just as it is. In opening up to the beauty within yourself and your circumstances, you also open up to change. What we accept can change most easily. It's when we resist or deny that change slows down and suffering persists. You can overcome resistance and denial by approaching it with a curious mind. A curious mind and, an open heart, and the healing process here. If you want, you can have this healing process that I will read. So, by the way, this oracle has come to you because you have the power to be a positive influence in whatever situation holds the most meaning for you right now, and you need to know that. That's why this oracle has came to you today. So, the healing process, it sounds like this. So, sit in a place where you're not disturbed and feel safe. You can close your eyes if you let's see. Let's start. Imagine, visualize, or perceive a softly glowing, radiant, golden light within your head. It expands outwards in all directions without losing its radiance or power. Everything it touches, it casts into graceful, beautiful harmony, including your mind. be with this light, be at peace, and let it happen. When you are ready, simply open your eyes and say, the perfect harmony of beauty awakens within me and all around me. I serve that golden light in unconditional love and creative power. And now you have finished your healing process for this. So, so yeah, being creative can be like this, seeing the beauty in a situation, seeing the beauty in a situation that doesn't appear very beautiful at start. To ask this, like the situation, the concern in the most concern in your life now, to ask that situation, how, please show me what is beautiful in this situation. What is beautiful? And you can ask that question, you know, you can ask it in the evening, and when you wake up in the morning, maybe you have, you know, you received some answers in the night without, you know, pressure, without, you know, it just by starting to ask this question. It can be, you know, you can ask the question in despair, you know, but you need to ask it like attracting in answers, like really wanting answers, like how can this be beautiful? I don't understand. I want to understand. Okay. Let's see number 31. So I know it can be a challenge if you have been, you know, on high, if you have been working and have if you're a person with, you know, thousands of projects around you, children, mothers, fathers, everyone wanting your attention, and you are have been sick now, and you are like, you know, climbing the walls. Like it can be you know, a challenge to listen to someone that is this kind of slow and calm that I am. Sometimes it is a challenge, and like, can she hurry up now because my time is running out here? And but you can pause the video and come back. That's better, because there is, you know, a meaning that is, you know, it's meaningful to be in this state of calmness. Some part of, you know, when you are in a healing period, it's very good to be, you know, guided in this pace from someone else, to come down to this pace. So yeah, trust yourself. You are wise. You know how to grow, even without knowing how you know. Like the ancient forests, spectacular galaxies, and the acorn that becomes the oak, there is a natural intelligence for growth that is beyond logic and reason. It just happens. At the deepest levels, we are governed by this force that is so palpable that it literally shapes the world. At the same time, it is so invisible that sometimes we forget its presence and worry that our minds have to work everything out for life to happen and for us to be all right. We can become unnecessarily anxious about our affairs and how life will unfold. Yes, indeed. I released something there, sorry. This oracle, yeah. And to not do as I say, don't say sorry to your bodies, how your body wants to, you know, work. Let it be. This oracle brings the message that you are growing. You really are. in this moment. Don't doubt it. Even if you don't see it yet, remember that so much is happening when the seed is still unbroken in the ground. Below the earth, it is summoning up all the might, power, and force it needs to push above the topsoil and burst up into the light. It's essential for anything good to happen later on. Yet we don't see any of that. We just have to trust that things will happen when the time is right. You're also being asked to trust in yourself. You now know how to grow. Don't overthink things, it won't help you. Don't worry so much, you are doing a great job in this game of life. When you trust yourself, you relax and you can heed your own wisdom, insight, and messages much more clearly and easily. This oracle comes with particular guidance. You have a big destiny this lifetime and much to experience. Sometimes you make the error of judging something that is unpleasant as negative or a mistake. It isn't. It's just part of your greater hunger for experience. It doesn't mean you have to have a lot of it, but when you do, don't shame yourself for it. Simply let it be. Maybe it's just fertilizer for your next step on the path. It's all part of your life process and it's all a sign of growth. This oracle is also telling you not to resist any points of instability in your life. This even applies to your most treasured relationships or creative projects. That instability is just a growing pain because more consciousness, more love, and more light wants to infiltrate and pervade all parts of your life. The instability is not a sign of sickness, but of growth. So don't fret. Instead, choose to flow and grow. And the healing process is here now. So if you want to close your eyes and relax for a moment, then we can start to breathe in and out. Out for a longer time than in. Keep on. Yeah. Let your awareness drift away from worries and day-to-day matters and settle instead on the feeling of warmth inside your body. Then slowly imagine, sense, feel or perceive that you have an acorn in your hand. You are standing in nature as sunrise breaks and flooding the horizon with color and light. As you hold the acorn up to the light of the rising sun, something magical happens. Out of the acorn, a hologram shines forth. It's a blueprint of the entire being that is yet to be. You see an acorn in that hologram, but you also see a marvelous oak tree. You see the wildlife that will support and be supported by that tree, the ecosystem of which it is a part. You see yourself holding the acorn up to the rising sun. You see seasons demarcated as rings of time within the trunk of the tree. You see the passing lives of many people that enjoy that oak tree through its long life. Place the acorn down on the ground as the sun continues to rise. Imagine, if you will, kneeling and touching your forehead lightly to the earth. in reverence for the genius of growth. That same genius lives within you. In your own time, open your eyes and go about your day. And now you have completed your healing process. So I'm not sure if maybe I did that too fast, because if we are very stressed out, then it needs to be done much more slow. But yeah. Okay, so Sorrow Mystica, you know, the guidebook, Alchemy guidebook, The Wild Unknown by Kim Krans, and the other, these are from the very well-known Alana Fairchild. And Kim Krans is also very well-known. It's an L, so it's not numbers as we know them, ancient numbers. I'm not very, I think now it's soon coming here. Let's see. No, here we have it. Okay, so we have Sorrow Mystica, the sacred ally. Outreach. Okay, outreach. So yeah, that's what you are doing now. You're outreaching you have started this healing journey with me, and you are like, it's an outreach. And yeah, let's just listen to this, because this is also an outreach from me. So, it's sometimes these readings are for me too. And yeah, just when you thought you could traverse the alchemical path by yourself, then Sorrow Mystica appears. This card indicates a dear friend or sacred ally holds you in their heart at this very moment. With their support, you are able to do what you cannot do yourself. Between you exists an alchemical pact based on the ingredients of respect, honesty, and unconditional love. It's as if you've now known each other for many lifetimes. You may have shared an experience from which you are always bonded. This archetype may come in any gender, age, or form. One distinct characteristic of Sorrow Mystica is that they practice the art of witnessing and listening. They have no need to judge, they have no need to fix or give advice. Presence is enough. When this card appears, tend to the flame of friendship. Be a mystical sister to another. Oh, I so love this. And for me, magic exists, and why this 3 cards came in the start here on our healing journey. It's like, for me, it's magic. It really is. And if you do this healing journey with me, then you will, on the way, you will also be able to open yourself up to more and more magic in your life. And yeah, okay, I wish all people in the whole world to be able to heal completely. And yeah, I wish you all the best on your destined journey, and in this healing period, these 4 weeks for you. I wish you all the best today. I wish you a good day, a wonderful day with a lot of, dreams around what you want to create, what you want to, small changes that you want to do, create, and to trust yourself. And reach out. Write your story in the comments. That can be to reach out. I know that it's very healing. Or you can write it down. If it's too hard, write it down on real paper, piece of paper, and then you can either burn it or dig it down into the earth, and that can be a part of your healing journey before writing something in a comment on YouTube. Maybe that step is more better for you. I don't know. Write a letter and never post it, never send it, like put the mail in the trash bin, and that can also be very healing. But that was not the thing, because I think you are on another place in your healing journey, and that place is to just, maybe you're so exhausted that you just need to lay down and dream beautiful dreams. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, it's a bit different for all of you, and yeah, I wish you all the best. We can ask Spirit, for how long is it? Is this going to be for 4 weeks, or how long is this process? That was more than 6 minutes, of course, and we have weeks, 5 weeks approximately. This is starting the process of being creative, and yeah. So wish you all the best as always. Bye bye.